All right. Y'all came in my house already and raided my house at 12 Dunderave.
Okay.
Behind a prank call.
We checked the house. We didn't raid it.
No, y'all raided the house. You sent SWAT. Then y'all
So we go into your SWAT, what, the search warrant and the arrest warrant? You say raid. If you
Listen,
want to put on record, then that's not raid.
What I'm saying to you is,
okay, but how can I help?
yesterday,
The dog.
y'all came to the house behind a dog.
Yes.
Now today, and yesterday after y'all left, every restaurant in town has been delivering food to my house.
Someone's messing with you.
Yes, and now here's the problem, right? Here's the biggest problem. They're saying that they're going to make accusations of me beating my kids.
Who's there?
People on the internet.
Okay.
And they're saying that they're going to call you guys and say that I got bombs and guns in my house.
Okay.
So now, what I have to do is make sure if I'm outside running around, taking care of errands, working, going to the supermarket, I don't need my door kicked in because somebody on the internet decided to call you guys and say that I got bombs in my house or guns or that I'm beating my wife or beating my children. So I don't want to come home. And when I come home, there's police all in my house and my door's kicked in and there's nothing going on. So this is why I'm sitting here and I'm coming to you guys because, like I said, y'all already done came to the house 2 times already. And right after you leave, every restaurant, yesterday and today, and see, I don't even understand why they call them the restaurants because that don't affect me. You got these people cooking their food, trying to keep their restaurants open, and they're sending food to my house that I'm not paying for. So it's not affecting me, but at the same time, it is affecting me. Because the next steps and stages, that's not going to work. That's not going to hurt me.
Here's the thing. If anybody make a falsified call to your place and we'll investigate, if we can track them down, we'll make an arrest. If anybody make a falsified report, right? But we cannot not take reports.
What I'm saying to you is...
Yes. Hold on, I'm sorry. Like I said, we all know about the situation, so anybody call about something involve your residence or you, will actually screen it more to see, hey, is this legit or not? But however, whatever the report, we still have to take it, but then we'll just have to do more investigation before we take the next step.
All right, if you take the report, what I'm saying to you is, now that I'm coming to you and I'm telling you, these people on the internet is basically accusing me of having bombs, beating my wife, beating my children. If I'm out shopping, I do not want to come home and my door is kicked in and my dogs is shot in my house because somebody on the internet is just telling you all types of bullshit.
Well, sir, I cannot predict the future, and all I'm saying is if we get a call, we'll investigate more, right? If we have a real threat that we can prove, yeah, we're gonna go. But then you know what? If we don't have a search warrant, we're not gonna kick in your door. You know what I mean?
That's all I'm trying to make sure because at the end of the day, it's 2 times y'all done been in my house. Now everybody from every restaurant in this town is coming in my house. I got the videos in my phone. I've been recording everything for my lawyer. Every restaurant is coming to my house with food.
Well, then you know what?
And then I have enemies
with us, but we haven't get any call for complaint from any restaurants. But as for your concern about police busting down your doors, kicking in, or shooting your dog, that's the few. I cannot predict that. But like I said, anybody make any falsified report, we'll look into it. And any report about you and your residence, we will investigate and we'll make sure that it's legit before we take more actions.
All right, well, I'm just letting you know I recorded this for my lawyer because at the end of the day, I don't want nobody kicking in my door because I'm letting y'all know ahead of time they're gonna call.
Like I said, it's a situation. You know, we're not gonna kick out any door like that. We will look into how credible the information is first, and then we'll act on that.
So what happens if I'm not home and there's a call and my family is out? And this is my problem because if I'm home, y'all see I open up the door. I come outside, I deal with y'all if I have to deal with y'all. But what happens if I'm not home and y'all want to get in my house?
We have your cell phone on record. You gave us your contact information, right?
Yes.
So if we got there and no one's home, you know what? We just take a look, give you a call. Hey, what's going on?
You have to kick in my door to take a look.
No, we're gonna call you. If no one answers the door, we'll call you first. Hey, what's going on? Right? We're not gonna kick any door like that.
We're not kicking in the door unless we get there. We hear somebody inside the house yelling and screaming, "Help! Help! I need help!" Otherwise, we get to the door. We're gonna knock on the door. We're gonna listen. We're gonna take a
Nothing
few
going
minutes.
on. Okay, yeah, we know this
gonna
been
listen.
going on. We'll give you a call on cell phone. Hey, what's going on? We got another call. Are you around? What's going on? You'll let us know,
We
right?
check with the neighbors. Hey, did you hear anything coming from over there? There's no car in the driveway. Maybe nobody's home. Is there mail in the mailbox? There's no mail in the mailbox. The cars are gone. It's quiet inside the house. All the lights are off. Probably nobody's home. Then we see if we have a number for you, like he just said, in our database, and then we try and call you.
But see, I don't
When
know.
we came
I'm
to
just
the times that we came to your house, we didn't kick in the doors, right?
no. Y'all had guns pointed at me, handcuffed me, went through my house. My daughter's in the back room, scared to death.
That was the first time we
That
came?
was the first time that you guys came. The FBI been in my house, but they didn't do that. When you guys came, my whole house being surrounded, I committed no crime. I was treated like a criminal. I was humiliated in front of all my neighbors.
Upset about the police department going there thinking about someone is getting hurt. Then you're more upset about people calling false information about you. Is that
I'm
what you're telling me?
upset.
You're more upset at us
I'm upset.
than the people calling
I'm
on
upset
you?
because
Are you telling me
I was
that?
treated like a criminal.
Is that what you're telling me? You're telling me that you're more upset at the police department than the person like making false calls on you?
What I'm upset about is
No.
I want y'all to give me satisfaction as far as telling me that I don't have to
I
worry
already
about
give you
nobody.
enough satisfaction if you need. I already told you that anything that calls, we'll investigate even more in depth. Make sure that it's more credible. If not, we'll call you.
Am I
Is
not
that-
supposed to
is
be?
that satisfying?
What he's saying, I think what he's trying to say to you is that, we get the call. The first time we got that call, we didn't know of that situation that exists. Where you have this situation where you do the things you do and you got these enemies and stuff like that. That was our first contact. That was the first time that happened with you. So when we get a call like that, let's just say it's not you, it's anybody in the town. We come out in force because we're concerned about our residents. You're a resident in the town of Greenburgh. You pay taxes to the town of Greenburgh. You're going to get an A1 response. You call, even though it wasn't you calling, it was somebody else making a false report. If, let's just say your family was in danger at that time, that's the response that you would have been getting if you and your family was in danger. All of us coming to protect the family that's there. We get a report of something bad happening, we came out. Now we're aware of your situation. We all know about it because it was a big to-do. That doesn't happen every day here.
Right.
So the majority of us are aware of that situation. When your address comes up in our computer system, it has a call history.
And actually flag, so we know.
The dispatchers will see.
Make sure we do
were
our
there.
diligence.
We were
We'll
there
ask more
on such
questions
and such a
about it.
date. So
Okay.
when they give that call out, they're going to say, let's say they call and say there's a man with a gun at such address. The dispatcher's going to say, respond to such and such address, report of a man with a gun. Be advised, this premise is flagged for X type of past
Okay,
activity.
that's what I wanted to know. Thank
So
you.
we're gonna, and even the cops that are going, they're gonna ask, what's the premise history? Because we do that with all. When I go to a call, I want to know what's the history in that house before I get there.
Right.
So they're gonna put that information out. So are we gonna come and be cautious?
Yes,
We're gonna always
okay.
be cautious because you got beef with people.
Right.
What if those people show up at your house?
Right.
What
I
if they
understand.
really show up?
Right, if you're not even dumb, if your good neighbor is calling and see someone outside your house, they're calling us.
Right.
We still gotta go. We gotta be more cautious. We gotta ask more questions about it, but we still have to go.
All right, I appreciate. All I want y'all guys to do is just let everybody in the station know that if it's a call, you know what I mean? Because it's like if I leave out, I go to the store. My daughters is in the house. They might be watching some TV. I'm at the store. I just don't want my door being busted in and my babies are scared. I don't want them to see this type of stuff no more because we are a legitimate family. I don't commit crime. The most I might drink a beer in public or something like. I mean, come on, man. I'm not committing no crime.
We're not kicking in any door without a verified situation.
Right.
So even if somebody's inside and somebody calls, we're not just going to walk up to a door and say, oh, somebody said there's something going on here, let's kick the door in. We have to make sure we're going into the right place and that there is a problem.
Right.
We don't want to kick in the door and some young kids are there and we hurt somebody. So we're going to stop at the door. We're going to listen. Before we even knock on the door, we're going to listen. What's going on? Do we hear anything going on in there? Okay, there's a car in the driveway. We might even go and knock on the neighbor's door. Hey, you hear any screaming or anything coming from your neighbor's house? No, I've been home all day. I didn't see anything coming over there. My neighbor Joe was home right now. I just saw him taking his mail. Now we knock on the door.
We know,
know?
your concerns. We get it.
So-
that's why we'll take extra precautions. We can go and ask more questions.
Thank you. I
But
appreciate
but
it.
then for the you're asking future protections that we can't, But like I said, we all know what's going on. So we will, when we enter this job, it's not like a regular job. We'll know what to do more. There's a couple more steps we'll take.
All right, thank you. I appreciate it. I just wanted to, put that on.